Hey team, Chris here. If anyone is there, please let me know. It's telling me I have a poor internet connection, so please let me know if you're there. Okay, today we're going to talk about how intermittent fasting works for weight loss, because people want to make this so complicated and so mysterious, and it's really so simple. As I always tell you guys, weight loss, all of these plans, be it paleo or vegetarian or clean eating or whatever it might be, all work because you end up consuming less calories than you burn. So intermittent fasting works exactly the same way, in that it helps you consume less calories. It's pretty simple. It helps you eat and drink less. And people want to make it so mystical and magical and complicated. I've drawn up a little, there's two main types of intermittent fasting, and I've drawn up a little diagram to explain both. One is daily time restricted fasting. So let's say 18-6, for example. So you have 18 hours of 18 fasted hours and 6 eating hours. It's a window of 6 hours where you can consume calories, eat and drink. Now, on a normal day, you might get up and you might have a coffee, a flavored coffee with lots of milk and few sugars, 250 calories. Then at 10 a.m. you might have some, a piece of toast or whatever, a muffin, let's say 350 calories. At lunch, you have your lunch, 550. You go on through the day, you might have 2 glasses of wine, 9 p.m. And then if you restrict your eating window to, let's not go extreme, let's not say 6 hours, let's say 8 hours, which is, quite a lot of time. Let's say you go from, let's say 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., is that right? Then all you're doing is cutting out these calories. So you end up consuming less calories over the day, and you've cut out a whole load of calories. It's just a strategy that helps you eat and drink less. Intermittent fasting is not a diet, it's a schedule. It's an eating schedule. And ironically, you think that eating regularly and fueling your body is going to manage your hunger and make you less hunger. But ironically, eating less often and less amount of food often stops that hunger and manages that hunger. That's the word I'm looking for. Often manages that hunger. So when we sort of kick off putting calories in here, we get tummy rumbles, and then we keep eating and we train ourselves. Hunger, feed it, hunger, feed it, hunger, feed it. When we stop training that way to just continually shovel food in, as I'm putting my hand up, I'm 100% guilty here as well, but when we stop doing that, we actually train our body to get less hungry. So it's really ironic. It might take a few weeks. Sometimes it takes a couple of weeks just in that initial stages, but it does work. And the 5-2 fasting is a weekly protocol. So let me just hold my little thing up here. And it's just that simple as well. So let's say on Monday you normally had 2,000 calories, on Tuesday, etc., etc. And then you do the 5-2 fasting. I've got my little thing here to wipe out. And instead of 2,000 here, you have 500 here. And let's say on Saturday you normally have a bit of a blowout. 3,000, and that's easy to do. You could easily have 4,000 or 5,000. Let's say instead of that you had 500 there and 500 there. Well, then over the week you're consuming less. So it's really not magic. It's just a strategy to help you eat and drink less. And these 2 days here are also great hunger training days. Yes, you will feel hungry. You're not going to eat nothing, by the way. You're going to eat 500 or even more. Sometimes you can even eat more on those days. And in my fasting for fat loss coaching program, we actually start with a much higher amount on the first week and then go a bit lower the next week as you practice it, and a bit lower the next week, etc. But that's getting off topic. It's hunger training. So yes, you will feel hungry on those days, but you will learn that hunger